Guns, bazookas, brain rot idols. Girls Frontline is back to add to the long list of gachas that have these items. 20 hours in, and I think I've seen enough to get a firm grip on the situation. Story direction, characters, and sound design are all lovely, but what truly matters is the thing that keeps the sausage at bay. So, I ask, does it fulfill long-term Gooner desires? How expensive are the skins compared to their actual value? Is the community as a whole inclusive towards researchers? Does the story take itself seriously? All of these questions will be answered. Right off the bat, they're selling a swimsuit skin for the popular legacy unit, Suomi. So what does this mean? It means they're not afraid of throwing their characters into kinky outfits. Fantastic. Now, what do you notice when staring at this screen? If you said anything other than her stock, I have some news for you. Curves are on a clearance sale in this game. Many dolls have a built-in super cushion that help with hard impacts with solid ground or my face. Hopefully the latter. Sunborn apparently holds a patent for the detailed stocking renders used in-game. If the company behind a game strictly has a patent for erotic aesthetics, that should be enough to tell you how serious they are about your personalized Gooner experience. We need to talk about the dorm. I'm not a fan of the typical dorm feature you find in gachas. They are always hiding brain-smoothing chores in between the so-called relaxing atmosphere. While the dorm in Exilium is more up close and personal, let's call it interesting events are locked behind a paywall. That won't stop any veteran Gooner, so let us investigate. The direction of this game is indeed promising. Lastly, the commander himself, you. Some games are hesitant to have the main protagonist being absolute gangsta when it comes to handling the aggressions from women. Oh, just make out already. In this game, it feels right to have the experienced Shikikam show no problems accepting and pursuing harematic endeavors. There is one major problem, however. How is it that after nearly 10 whole years of being together, Commander has not yet taken his screwdriver to upgrade Rosa's core? What is the true value of a skin? $20 is what you'll be pulling out of pocket for a quality skin in this game. Some skins come cheaper, but they may not include essential features like dump truck supervision or extreme belly fetish starter kits. Yep, checks out. Ultimately, it is up to the consumer to decide what tier of nut they wish to experience. Is the community as a whole inclusive towards researchers? Short answer, very much so. One-dimensional Gooners are welcome, but you have to at least pretend to have an appreciation of the sleek finish of the AK-12 magazine, and constantly express the masculine urge to die from radiation poisoning if it meant saving the life of your precious mechanic. Failure to do so will result in a cleansing, which is slang for public humiliation. Does the story take itself seriously so we can get that classic juxtaposition of hard-hitting feels and knee-slapping boners? So far, yes for the main story. The event story could use a couple cuts in dialogue, but the point is the classic feel of the GFL dystopia has returned. So when you've had enough of dropping tears from nostalgia or misery, you can go back to the dorm and stare at your sweet Suomi. Nothing like spending time with your family after a long day at work. In conclusion, Girls Frontline 2 is very well suited for Hey, I saw that. I knew it. Caught red-handed with NTR content, huh, game? To think those psychopaths were right this whole time. Unbelievable.